WrestlePro fans, I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. WrestlePro returned to St. Patrick's Gym in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn for the first time since this past fall, and what a great night it was. The event kicks off with the big guy Ryback in the ring, announcing, basically he comes to the ring and tells the crowd to watch the talent on the roster. But then after that, Jake the Snake Roberts comes out and pretty much cuts the same promo seemingly. And Jake also mentioned, if anyone out there sees someone going through a tough time in their life, to reach out to them. And that's very important to go by. The matches get underway as we kick off the fourth in the best-of-5 match series, where CPA defeated Habib from the Car Wash to tie the series at two wins apiece. I found this to be a fun opening matchup. Our second matchup, we saw the tag team known as Dirty and Durable, Sean Donovan, and I did not get the other guy's name. I do apologize for that. And they basically took the microphone and ran down the crowd in New York City in general. And the match was on as we saw Sanjay Dutt and Fallah Bah defeat Dirty and Durable. And couldn't believe Sanjay Dutt was wearing sumo gear under his regular tights. Next up, we saw on the WrestlePro screen manager Jay Enterprise, how let down he was not getting the WrestlePro manager of the year, Wawa. And Enterprise talked about what the other managers did throughout the year, and basically announced he's now managing Bear Bronson. And Bronson went one-on-one with a man that Enterprise used to manage, Beefcake Charlie, and these two had pretty good matchup in the ring. And Charlie came out to Ace of Bases, The Sign, which that was a song that was out while I was in high school. And Bear Bronson managed to pick up the win over Beefcake Charlie. Forgot how it ended. Then in a six-way matchup, we saw Hot Dog Starks defeat Johnny Clash, Chris Steeler, Francis Kip Stevens, Nikos Ricos, and Hush, or Hush Holiday, is it? I knew him as Hush Holiday. Very good matchup, and before the match began, Johnny Clash had taken the microphone saying that if he didn't win, he was going to retire. Don't know if that means he's not going to be seen in WrestlePro anymore, or what he's going to be doing. Next match, which turned out to be very good, we saw Croatian sensation Mario Bokara defeat Chris Payne. I found this to be a very good matchup, and I think Payne really impressed me in this one. Bokara I've watched since his days as Mo Sexton. I think this was very good, and basically that was I think maybe people will open their eyes to Chris Payne a little more. Up next in tag team action, we saw the Taboo Crew, Craig Steele and didn't get the other guy's name, as they defeated Team España, who are 2/3 of the WrestlePro Trios champions. I found this to be a very good tag match, and Craig's partner, didn't get his name. He really wowed the crowd. And then in a very good singles matchup, Danny Moff defeated Craven Varro, and there were moments where I thought maybe Varro was going to pull off the upset win. After the match, Moff continued the onslaught until Kevin Matthews hits the ring, and he mentioned that he and Moff are going to go one-on-one at WrestlePro's event on Saturday, March 11th in Rahway, New Jersey. Matthews challenged Moff to a Brooklyn street fight right then and there. Moff enters the ring, and as soon as he does, he exits right back out and walks away from the scenario. And then they did go to intermission at that point. I gotta say, a very good crowd was drawn to this event. And here's one thing I did not mention. Right after the match with Sanjay and Fallah winning, Dave Destruction Sturcio is in the ring, and out comes Anthony Bowens, and they talk about what happened where he lost the title to Bobby Wayward last year. And Wayward comes out with his job security and Chris Avery Kuling. And I forgot what Wayward said and what Bowen said. And Bowen said against all odds he was going to win the championship again. The intermission ends and the show resumes as we see Delroy Alexander defeating Buster Jackson. Then we saw the Heavenly Bodies, Desirable Dustin and Gigolo Justin, defeat Mega Muscle, Big O, and the Man of Steel Mike Verner to retain the Tag Team Championship. Hopefully Mega Muscle will be in WrestlePro again in the future. Then our next matchup, we saw Talon defeat Alex Reynolds in what seemed like a good matchup. And Talon, I think, had been injured for a certain amount of time. And great to see Talon pick up the win. And then in the main event of the evening, Anthony Bowens challenged Bobby Wayward for the WrestlePro Championship. I forgot who it was. Somebody bumped into the referee. Job Security came out to interfere, but Bowens dispatched through them. Chris Avery Kuling comes out, and he accidentally hits Wayward. And Bowens eventually puts Wayward down, and the referee recovers, makes a 3 count. Anthony Bowens defeats Bobby Wayward to win the WrestlePro Championship for the second time. And great way to end a night of great wrestling at St. Patrick's in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Personal notes time. It was great seeing Melissa, Nicole Periscondo, Nicole Behan, Mike, William Fiora, Nicholas Infante, or is it Infante? Stephen Ross. Shocked that he made this event. Susie, Jacqueline, Bill from Connecticut. Who else I remember seeing at this event among people I know? Can't really remember, but I gotta say, that the food they sell at St. Patrick's is very good, and those hamburgers are actually bigger than the hamburger rolls. And let me see, what else can I say here? Well, I guess it's time for some. Oh wait, I forgot to mention somebody. Carlos Suarez, great seeing you there. But yeah, it's time for the memorable quotes. You guys are such marks. Mike McNicholas, when fans were chanting Suplex City during the match between Bokara and Payne. There goes his butt. Melissa, when Beefcake Charlie brought in Jay Enterprise into the ring. Your quote is going on the list. Me in response to Melissa. WrestlePro returns to Rahway, New Jersey on Saturday night, March 11th. And I think it's already been made official that Kevin Matthews will go one-on-one with Danny Moff. This was actually, truth be told, this was my first WrestlePro event since they were at St. Patrick's last April, which featured an appearance by Dennis Mr. Belding Haskins. Well, I do have to say, based on his match with Danny Moff, promoters, book Craven Varro. This guy can really impressed. Yeah, this was a very good event, as I said earlier. Man, what a great show this was. So I just hope, well, maybe I will be at WrestlePro March 11th. I haven't been to that building in Rahway in quite a long time, and if not, I definitely hope to go to WrestlePro again in the future.